What if I told you that everything you hold dear, your ambitions, your fears, even your own identity, is part of a dream? And no, I don't mean the kind of dream you have when you sleep. I mean something far stranger, far deeper. Right now, as you listen, ask yourself, who is the one listening? You assume it's you, but have you ever actually found this you? Have you ever stopped to question the script of your life? Or have you simply been playing a role written before you even realized you were on stage? You see, life isn't happening to you, it is happening as you. And the moment you realize this, everything changes. But you must look closely. You must dare to see beyond the illusion. So stay with me, because by the time we reach the end, you might never see life the same way again. We are born into a world that teaches us how to think, what to believe, what to fear, and what to desire. We chase goals that were handed to us. We worry about problems that were given to us. We live by rules we never agreed to, and yet we rarely stop to ask, who wrote this story? Like an actor who gets so lost in the role that they forget they are acting, we become deeply entangled in the illusion of life. We assume that our struggles are real, that our pain is absolute, and that we must fight our way to meaning, but all of this is just part of the play. Look closely, it's a dream. You try to control your future, you try to hold on to the past, but can you really grasp something as fleeting as time? The harder you hold on, the faster it slips through your fingers, and the moment you let go, life moves effortlessly, like a river that has always known its way. What if your struggles are only real because you believe in them? What if suffering exists not because life is cruel, but because we refuse to see it for what it is? If you've ever had a dream so real that you mistook it for waking life, you know how convincing illusions can be. But what happens when you realize you're dreaming? A sense of freedom washes over you. You stop fighting, you start flowing. That's the secret. The moment you see life as a dream, you stop fearing it, you stop resisting it, and for the first time you truly live. Because in the end, the dream is not the problem. The problem is forgetting that you are the dreamer. So, tell me, are you ready to wake up? From the moment we are born, we are taught that control is the key to life. We are told to plan, to strategize, to carve out a future with careful precision. We believe that if we do everything right, if we follow the rules, make the right decisions, and avoid the wrong ones, then life will unfold exactly as we want it to. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, who is really in control? Look back at your life. How many things went exactly as you planned? How often has reality ignored your expectations, taking you down paths you never anticipated? You make decisions, yet the consequences remain unpredictable. You hold on to people, yet they leave. You chase security, yet change is inevitable. Control is an illusion, a trick of the mind that keeps you believing you are the master of your fate. But the truth is, life flows on its own accord, indifferent to your plans. The river does not need to be told where to go, the wind does not need direction, and the sun does not rise by command. Yet everything moves in perfect harmony. The moment you stop grasping for control, you begin to understand that life has always been carrying you effortlessly to where you are meant to be. You were never the one directing the current. You were simply floating within it, believing you were the one steering. Look closely and you will see it's a dream. Everything you call reality is shaped by perception. The world you see is not the world as it is the world as you are. You believe in the solidity of objects, the certainty of time, and the reliability of your senses, yet all of these are merely interpretations of something far more fluid. Look at a sunset. What you see as color is nothing more than waves of light your eyes translate into experience. The same sky that looks blue to you may seem entirely different to another being with different eyes. But here's the real question. If perception shapes reality, then who is perceiving? And if perception can change, then what is truly real? Your mind filters the world according to its conditioning. If you believe the world is cruel, you will see cruelty everywhere. If you believe life is a gift, you will find beauty in even the smallest moments. Two people can walk the same street. One sees only misery, the other sees opportunity. What changed? Not the world, but the lens through which they looked at it. The deeper truth is that your reality is not fixed. It bends, shifts, and reshapes itself according to your awareness. You are not just a passive observer. You are the artist, painting the world with the colors of your mind. And once you understand this, you will no longer ask, what is reality? Instead, you will ask, how shall I dream today? Life is not a puzzle to be solved, but a game to be played. And yet, most people take it so seriously that they forget to enjoy the dance. From the moment you are born, you are handed a script, a name, a nationality, a set of beliefs, all of which you mistake for your true identity. You assume these roles as if they are absolute, as if they define you. But what if they are nothing more than costumes in a grand cosmic play? Think about it. You move through life following invisible rules, chasing things you've been told matter, money, status, success, without ever questioning why. You play the role of the diligent worker, the responsible adult, the serious thinker, but underneath it all, something in you knows this is not all there is. There are moments, perhaps in laughter, perhaps in stillness, where the illusion flickers and you catch a glimpse of something deeper. It is in these moments that you realize life is not about winning or losing, but about realizing that you were never just a player. You were also the game itself. And if life is a game, why not play it fully? Why not embrace every experience, every moment, every twist in the plot? Why not step beyond the script and see what happens when you stop clinging to the story? Because the moment you do, you will discover a freedom so vast, so profound, that you will wonder why you ever took the game so seriously at all. You move through life as if everything is normal, as if the world around you is just the way it is supposed to be. You wake up, follow your routines, chase the things you believe will bring you happiness, and go to bed, only to repeat it all over again. But have you ever stopped to ask why? Why does life feel so predictable, so structured, so ordinary? Could it be that you are under a spell, a deep hypnotic trance that keeps you from seeing reality for what it truly is? Look closely. Nothing around you is truly ordinary. The very fact that you are conscious, that you can think, feel, and experience, should be astonishing. The way trees turn sunlight into life, the way your body repairs itself without your command, the way the stars exist billions of light years away, yet somehow matter to you. None of this is ordinary, and yet you have been taught to treat it as such. What if the only thing keeping you from experiencing the miracle of life is the illusion that it is normal? What if the moment you stop taking it for granted, the entire dream of existence reveals itself as something infinitely mysterious, infinitely alive? The truth is, the magic never left. You simply stopped noticing it. But if you dare to wake up, if you dare to break the spell, you will see that what you once called ordinary was in fact the most extraordinary thing of all. You spend your life searching for meaning, searching for success, searching for love, searching for something more. There is always a sense that something is missing, that just beyond the next achievement, the next relationship, the next milestone, you will finally arrive. But have you ever wondered, who is the one doing the seeking? And what if the thing you are looking for has been with you all along? The mind is a master illusionist. It convinces you that fulfillment is always just out of reach, keeping you running like a traveler chasing the horizon. You think, once I achieve this, then I'll be happy. Once I understand that, then I'll be at peace. But no matter how much you accomplish, how much you learn, how much you possess, the feeling of almost there never quite disappears. It is a mirage, a trick of perception, keeping you bound to a path that leads nowhere. But here's the great secret. There is nowhere to go. There is no missing piece, no final destination where you will suddenly arrive. The very act of seeking creates the illusion that you are separate from what you seek. The moment you stop chasing, stop striving, stop believing that fulfillment is something to be attained, you realize it was here all along. It was never in the future. It was never out there. It was always you. Have you ever considered that life might not be happening to you, but through you? That everything you experience, your joys, your struggles, your triumphs, and even your failures, are not random events, but scenes in a dream of your own making. You see the world as something separate, something outside of yourself. But what if that too is an illusion? What if the boundary between you and it has never really existed? Look closely. Where does a thought come from before it appears in your mind? Where does it go once it fades? If you observe carefully, you will realize that every experience, every sensation, every moment arises and dissolves like waves in an ocean. But what is the ocean? Who is the one perceiving all of this? This is where the dream gets interesting. The observer and the observed are not two separate things. The universe is not something happening outside of you. It is happening as you. You have spent your life believing that you are just a small piece in a vast, indifferent cosmos. But what if the truth is the opposite? What if you are not just in the dream, but the dream itself? The moment you wake up to this, the entire nature of existence shifts. Fear disappears. Struggle dissolves, and all that remains is the great unfolding mystery, one in which you were never just a witness, but always the creator. Everything you have ever searched for has been right in front of you, yet hidden by the very act of searching. You chase meaning, forgetting that life itself is the meaning. You seek control, unaware that freedom comes only when you let go. You strive to wake up, not realizing that you have never truly been asleep, only lost in the dream of separation. Now look closely, not with your eyes, but with your awareness. The illusion of struggle, of distance, of incompleteness, it was never real. The truth is simple yet profound. You are not a separate piece of existence trying to find its place. You are the whole, the ocean, pretending to be a wave, the dream, pretending to be the dreamer. And so the question is not whether you will wake up, because in some way you already have. The only question that remains is, now that you see, what will you do with it?